I'm a brain doctor, and what I'm about to tell you will make you question everything. Last year, I almost lost a patient because of the wrong tea, and when I exposed the truth, billion-dollar companies tried to buy my silence. They didn't want seniors to know that out of the hundreds of teas being pushed and exported worldwide, only 3 can actually rebuild muscle and help you walk strong again. 3. That's it. I turned down the money, and today I'm breaking my silence. I'll show you the exact 3 T's that fight muscle loss after 60. One of them so shocking, so overlooked, that even other doctors laughed when I mentioned it. But after they saw the research, the laughter stopped. Stay with me, because when we get to number 1, you'll understand why the industry wants this video buried. And listen, don't just take my word for it. Every single study I reference is linked in the description, so double-check the science yourself before you believe a word I say. Before we dive in, I want to know, how old are you and where in the world are you watching from? I'm always blown away when I see comments from seniors in New York, London, or even tiny villages I've never heard of. And just so you know, I don't just skin them. I sit down with a cup of tea every night and actually reply, because your stories matter. Now, without any further ado, let's start with number 3 on our list, and this one has been hiding in plain sight for centuries. Number 3. Green tea, the muscle protector. Green tea is famous for weight loss and brain health, but what many seniors don't realize is that it's also a powerful protector of aging muscles. Inside every cup of green tea are compounds called catechins, particularly EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate. These molecules act like bodyguards for your muscle cells, protecting them from inflammation and oxidative stress. That matters because chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the main drivers of muscle loss after 60. Meet Harold. He is 68 years old and retired from postal work. He complained to me about feeling weaker every year, blaming it on just getting older. But once he started drinking 2 cups of green tea daily, combined with light walking, he noticed something incredible. His legs didn't tire as quickly climbing stairs. He told me, "Doctor, I feel like I've got an extra gear again." The science backs this up. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked older adults who drank green tea regularly. Researchers found they had significantly higher grip strength and walking speed compared to non-tea drinkers. Another clinical trial in Japan showed that seniors who consumed green tea catechins combined with light exercise increased their muscle mass by about 2% in just 3 months. That may sound small, but in the world of aging muscles, 2% is the difference between independence and a cane. Why does green tea work? EGCG not only reduces inflammation, but also stimulates mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside your muscle cells. More energy means your muscles can contract stronger, recover faster, and resist fatigue. On top of that, green tea improves blood flow by relaxing blood vessels, which helps deliver oxygen and nutrients straight to the muscles when you need them most. Now, some people ask me, isn't green tea just for weight loss? The truth is, weight loss is only half the story. For seniors, green tea is about muscle preservation. The caffeine provides a mild boost to alertness and mobility, but it's the catechins that do the heavy lifting by protecting muscle fibers from breakdown. The key is consistency. 1 cup a week won't do it, but 1 to 2 cups daily, that's when the benefits accumulate. It's safe, affordable, and accessible to almost everyone. Green tea is a fantastic place to start, but trust me, the next tea isn't just about protection. It's about actively rebuilding lost muscle and giving seniors the power to move like they did decades ago. Number 2. Ginger tea, the circulation booster. If green tea is the quiet protector of muscles, ginger tea is the fiery spark that wakes them back up. Seniors often think of ginger only as a spice for cooking or a remedy for nausea, but this root has been used for centuries in traditional medicine to improve circulation, reduce pain, and strengthen the body. What modern science now shows is that ginger tea can be a game changer for seniors battling muscle loss, not because it directly builds muscle tissue, but because it restores the blood flow, and reduces the inflammation that muscles desperately need to heal and grow. When muscles weaken with age, the problem isn't always lack of protein. Sometimes it's lack of delivery. Your body might be eating enough nutrients, but if poor circulation and inflamed vessels block those nutrients from ever reaching your muscle fibers, it's like sending food trucks to a neighborhood with broken roads. Nothing gets through. That's where ginger comes in. It clears the road. Meet Samuel. He is 72 years old and retired from carpentry. For years, he complained of leg cramps and heaviness, especially when walking short distances. He thought it was just arthritis, but after adding a daily cup of ginger tea to his routine, he came back 3 months later with a smile. "Doc," he said, "I walked to the market and back without sitting down once. My legs actually feel alive again." The science behind this is fascinating. A randomized controlled trial published in the Journal of Pain found that daily ginger supplementation reduced muscle soreness after exercise by 25%. Another study in phytotherapy research showed that ginger improves blood flow velocity in the femoral artery, the main vessel to the legs, by nearly 20% in older adults. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, and faster recovery for tired muscles. In practical terms, it helps seniors walk farther, climb stairs easier, and bounce back quicker after simple activities that used to leave them exhausted. Here's the part most people miss. Inflammation in seniors doesn't always show up as sharp pain. Sometimes it's just feeling heavy, sluggish, or weak. That's why ginger tea is often ignored. It seems too simple, but simplicity is its power. Unlike prescription anti-inflammatories, ginger doesn't just mask symptoms. It improves the environment inside your blood vessels, making muscles healthier from the ground up. The taste itself is part of the medicine. That warming burn you feel after sipping ginger tea isn't just flavor. It's your blood vessels expanding. It's circulation improving in real time. And when circulation improves, so does mobility. That's why so many seniors report not just feeling stronger, but actually enjoying walking again after making ginger tea a habit. So how much is enough? For most seniors, 1 to 2 cups of ginger tea daily is ideal. It's safe, easy to prepare, and far cheaper than supplements. Just steep fresh slices or use quality dried ginger, but avoid sugary mixes that cancel out the benefits. Ginger tea isn't just a comfort drink. It's a daily medicine in disguise, rebuilding the roads your muscles need to stay nourished and strong. And while it's powerful, it still isn't the strongest. Because the #1 tea on this list doesn't just protect muscles or boost circulation, it actively stimulates muscle growth in a way that stunned researchers. And trust me, when you hear the study behind it, you'll never look at a teacup the same way again. But before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 1. Rooibos tea, the muscle rebuilder. Now we come to the tea that shocked even me when I first reviewed the research. Rooibos tea, also called red bush, is a caffeine-free herbal tea from South Africa. Unlike green or black tea, it doesn't come from the Camellia sinensis plant. It's its own unique species, Aspalathus linearis. And inside those reddish leaves are compounds unlike anything found in other teas, compounds that directly influence how your muscles repair and grow. Most seniors have never heard of rooibos, or if they have, they think of it as a mild, relaxing tea. But studies now show that rooibos contains powerful antioxidants called aspalathin and nothophagin, and these compounds target muscle health in ways that stunned researchers. They don't just reduce inflammation or improve circulation, they activate the very pathways inside your muscle cells that regulate protein synthesis and recovery. In other words, rooibos tells your body to build muscle, not break it down. Meet Walter. He is 75 years old and retired from engineering. He told me he'd given up on walking without his cane, accepting weakness as his new normal. On a friend's recommendation, he began drinking rooibos tea every evening. 3 months later, he walked into my office cane-free, grinning like a schoolboy. "Doc," he said, "I don't know if it's magic, but I feel like my legs belong to me again." It wasn't magic. It was science catching up with tradition. A groundbreaking study in the Journal of Functional Foods revealed that rooibos extract increased markers of AMP-activated protein kinase, AMPK, in older adults. AMPK is like the master switch of energy in your cells. When it's activated, your body burns fat more efficiently, improves insulin sensitivity, and most importantly, stimulates muscle repair. Participants who drank rooibos daily showed measurable increases in lean body mass within 12 weeks without changing their diet or exercise routine. It's worth noting that rooibos also improves bone density. In studies from South Africa, women over 65 who drank rooibos daily had stronger bone markers compared to those who didn't. That's crucial because muscle and bone health are intertwined. Stronger muscles protect bones from fractures, and stronger bones give muscles a stable frame to work with. The synergy can add years of mobility. Of course, no tea is a miracle if the rest of your lifestyle is neglected. Rooibos works best alongside a balanced diet rich in protein, vitamin D, and magnesium, plus light physical activity. But here's the truth I tell my patients. Even without perfect lifestyle changes, rooibos makes a measurable difference. It's like putting your muscles on a steady drip of support every single day. What makes rooibos stand above all others is how overlooked it is. Doctors rarely mention it. Nutritionists focus on green tea or black coffee. Meanwhile, rooibos quietly carries one of the most potent combinations of antioxidants and muscle support compounds available in a natural drink. It's a hidden gem, and for seniors battling muscle loss, it deserves the #1 spot on this list. So if you're serious about walking stronger, climbing stairs without fear, and regaining the confidence that aging tries to steal, rooibos tea is your secret weapon. But before you head to the kitchen and brew your next cup, let me leave you with 3 powerful tips that can make these teas even more effective for rebuilding muscle and walking strong. Tip 1. Timing matters. The moment you drink your tea makes a big difference. Your muscles are most sensitive to nutrients and blood flow right after you eat, especially if that meal includes protein. Think of it like this. Your body just delivered building blocks to your bloodstream, and the tea acts as the delivery truck, making sure those blocks actually reach your muscles. Drinking tea right after a protein-rich meal, like eggs at breakfast or fish at lunch, helps the antioxidants and active compounds work together with the amino acids to repair and rebuild. On the other hand, drinking tea on an empty stomach might make you feel jittery or nauseous, so pair it with food for maximum benefit. Tip 2. Go fresh, not sugary. Many seniors make the mistake of sweetening tea heavily or buying pre-made bottled teas loaded with sugar. That's a hidden danger because sugar drives inflammation, the very process that eats away at muscle tissue and makes recovery harder. The power of tea lies in its purity. Freshly brewed leaves, roots, or tea bags are far superior to anything processed. If you crave sweetness, just add a teaspoon of raw honey or a slice of fresh lemon. Both add flavor and extra antioxidants without undoing the benefits. A clean cup of tea is like a clean fuel for your body. It burns steady, without clogging your system. Tip 3. Consistency is the secret. 1 cup of tea here, and there won't change your muscles. The key is daily repetition, because muscles respond to what you do over weeks and months, not one-time fixes. Make your tea a ritual, maybe green tea in the morning to wake up your muscles, ginger tea in the afternoon for circulation, and rooibos in the evening to calm your body and rebuild overnight. Over time, these small, consistent habits add up to something massive: stronger legs, better balance, fewer falls, and more independence. Think of it like saving money. A little each day grows into real wealth, and with tea, that wealth is your health. So, there you have it, 3 teas that can truly change the way seniors age. Green tea to protect your muscles and give them more energy. Ginger tea to boost your circulation and carry vital nutrients where they're needed most. And rooibos tea, the hidden powerhouse, to actually switch muscle rebuilding back on while calming the stress that breaks them down. Remember, muscle loss after 60 isn't just about weakness. It's about losing independence, freedom, and quality of life. But every small step you take, even something as simple as choosing the right tea each day, can put you back in control of your strength and mobility. And don't forget, every single reference I've mentioned is listed in the description below. Don't just take my word for it. Read the science for yourself and see how powerful these teas can be. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these teas are you most excited to try, and where are you watching from? Your answers inspire others, and yes, I read through your comments every single day because your journey matters. If this video helped you, hit the like button, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe so you never miss out on life-saving senior health tips. Your muscles aren't gone, your strength isn't lost, and your independence isn't over. With the right choices, you can walk tall, climb stairs with confidence, and feel decades younger, one cup at a time. If you have any questions or want to share your personal experience, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. We're always listening. Thanks for watching.